Welcome to another Edmodo learning session. In this video, our tutorial flow are edit class description, adding, removing class image, archive class code, restore class code, and last is change order display of class. Let us have the class management environment. Here we see all the created class management. We will try to change or modify the title we defined in one of the class that we created, changing the code from 2 to 3, and then changing the subject category into computer technology, and then save settings. Then another feature of class is we can also add image by clicking the add image button. Now we choose one of the stored image we have and then open, and then click now save. As you refresh the page, it will load now image attached to the class. You can expand and minimize the description of the class created since the image is not in accordance to the size of the banner, then it does not fit with that. You can also remove the image under the settings, so remove class image, and then there you have. Now it returns to the original view. Going back, these are the different classes created already, and we check one by one if this class will qualify to archival or not. So here we would like to archive one of the subject created through advanced settings, and then on the bottom part there you have archive. Click at archive and confirmation that the subject or the class created will be archived. There you have. Now we don't see at all the IT to 106. We have another one. We checked it again, but it does not qualify for archival because it's ongoing class. And then going to the bottom, we have here another non-qualifier class that will not be archived. So there you have another example of archiving from the environment of the class. Going back to class management again. Scrolling down, looking for another content. And then there's also another way of archiving a class by this view and then click archive, and then confirmation will ask you to archive the subject or the class code created. There you have another example. Click archive again, and then click now archive and confirmation to archive the subject code. So going back to class management, we can view archive by view class archive, and then click restore if you would like to restore the subject that you have just archived. Then also there is also another option of archive again. So this is another archival action, archive. So we click, just in case you did not get the action, that's the settings under class management, and then archive. Settings and then class management, archive. So the action, the property, always in the part of class management, and then settings represented by the 3 buttons, and then archive. We can also view all archive classes that you have clicked. So these are now all those subject code that I have archived. I've been using Edmodo since 2017. So there you have now the list that I have archived. By clicking restore, you can restore all those subjects. And then reorder classes. The reorder classes allows you to move the location or the display area of a class to whatever location of your Windows screen. All you need to do is click the class code and then hold the mouse and drag. So there you have click, hold the mouse, and drag it to the location that you want it to display or to move. There you have. Now we move the position of IT207 by just clicking the button or the code and then drag. So that's how you are going to change the order of your class. So there you have. You can experiment it again. Click and then drag. The action will just be about click and drag. Click, hold the mouse, and then drag. So we have multiple demonstration on how to, you can either drag it downward or drag it upward depending on where would you want to display your code. Then click done to acknowledge your action. So those are then the different commands regarding the class management, view archive classes, reorder classes, class management, all classes, and there you have now all the class or class code you have created, wherein each of it has a independent settings. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to be updated with the latest video.